So we know that the data is still underreported.
An underreported problem with a solution that could take decades, thanks to red tape. But with assaults, injuries, and even healthcare workers being killed on the job, lawmakers say there is no time to waste. Some took aim at former Labor Secretary Alex Acosta.
Without those enforceable standards, employers cannot be held to account for protecting their workers, and yet you're moving at a snail's pace.
This is not moving at a snail's pace. OSHA rules historically have taken even longer than this.
OSHA is the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, the government agency that has to come up with the rules. It's already been working on these regulations for nearly 3 years.
I thought I'd give you a chance to redeem yourself.
But Courtney says the Labor Department could take immediate action. At the very least, he's proposed a bill to set a time limit on creating firm rules.
That's the purpose of administrative agencies, is to really be agile and to be able to move to protect America's workforce.
This doesn't sound agile.
No, and that's why, again, our bill is really trying to accelerate this process.
Standing in the way are opponents.
If you'd rather point to bad actors and tragic accidents as reasons for sweeping federal legislation,
who worry about over-regulating the healthcare industry.
Distraction.
But security experts on the front lines say this is more than just a few outrageous headlines.
Are we at the point where it's undeniable this is a problem?
Absolutely. We need some legislation to protect our healthcare workers.
I'm Josie Sturman for Spotlight on America.
All right, looking at a nice evening around the DMV, weather-wise, comfortable humidity and dew point levels and temperatures looking toward Georgetown Harbor, and folks are getting their last minutes in before the curfew begins at 7 o'clock tonight in the district. 81 degrees with added sunshine in Manassas, 84 in Luray, still hanging out in the middle 70s in the district. That's because clouds have won out over the sun. If you are grilling out in the backyard for this evening, no problems at all. Temperatures will hover in the middle 70s before we fall down into the 60s later on tonight and into early tomorrow morning. Now, what you will notice tomorrow morning waking up is that the air feels sort of thick and soupy. That's because those dew point levels are going to increase dramatically overnight. And with that in combination with actual air temperatures, we're looking at, it feels like temperatures tomorrow well into the middle to upper 90s. Highs in Charlestown, West Virginia tomorrow afternoon, just around 90 degrees. D.C. metro area inside and around the Capitol Beltway around 90 to 95 degrees for afternoon temperatures. And we are going to watch for showers and thunderstorms to develop later in the day. Farther south and west you go, looking at temperatures still in the 90s for tomorrow afternoon. Now, the best chance for those stronger storms will be along the Pennsylvania-Maryland border, and that's going to happen late afternoon and into the evening hours. I do want to show you our updated futurecast. This takes us through the midday tomorrow. No problems at all. So if you have any plans outside tomorrow, maybe cutting the lawn or walking around the neighborhood, it's going to stay dry. But as we head through the late afternoon hours and into evening, that's when we're watching a line of thunderstorms that are likely to develop, bringing some gustier winds, some heavier downpours, and maybe even some localized flooding. A good time to have your Stormwatch 7 weather app ready to go as this moves on through, and then we're going to do it all over again with yet another round of wet weather for the day on Thursday. So we're around 94 tomorrow, could break the record at Dulles. That stands at 89 degrees. Scattered thunderstorms on Thursday around 90, upper 80s come Friday and Saturday, and finally toward the end of the upcoming weekend, we're going to be dry with temperatures around 80 degrees. We'll keep that going into early next week with temperatures in the lower to middle 80s. Always make sure you have your Stormwatch 7 weather app ready to go. It is a fantastic tool to have, especially for weather alert days like tomorrow with hot weather and thunderstorms. We're back right after this.
Looks like you're not sleeping well.
how did you know?
Megan!
Hey, you're that guy.
The My Pillow guy.
That's right, and I'm here to help you get the best sleep of your lives. Oh, you have a down pillow. Here's the problem with down pillows. You lay there, you feel comfortable, and guess what? It goes down, and you got one bent neck. So this pillow's no good, and I see you sleeping on memory foam.
Right.
Well, I'll show you what's wrong with that idea.
Okay.
Sleep's all about too high or too low, and I'm going to show you where your comfort level would be.
You know, that feels better.
Right, that's better, but I'm not going to sit and hold this all day. So